officially live, so we're officially now in the Book 7 territory. Once you're in here, Book 7 is about to begin. Well, it's going to begin in about 2 days as I'm recording this. You may see it later, so, you know, that could be a thing. We'll just cover it's also in addition to the stuff we got revealed a while back as well. So starting with the straight up fact here is Book 7 begins. You see my time is on the 7th, but for you in America, it is going to be the 6th at 11 p.m. Pacific Standard, Pacific time, I think it is. And the order of heroes is following on the summoner against Schofield, the Golden Seer, who's the part of the big time, and they fall in the conflict. Alphonsus. So yeah, so it's gonna be an interesting one. So book plays out across the past, present, and future. So in order for chapters, So the order of the chapter is assigned to match the timeline of each act. Chapter 3 and Chapter 5 of Book 5 will be released in 7.0. So we're getting 3 and 5. And then we can join the rest and stories as well. So interesting enough, we're going to have weirdly time-state stuff for the story. Alright, I'm done with this. Of course, the mythic hero Safer is going to join us once we clear Chapter 13, which is our first chapter of the whole story. Be sure to watch the Book 7 opening movie. That's now out. And the celebrations begin on the 7th /6th, depending on your time. So with all the login resets there. We'll be holding, and then the quest and stuff. And we have a new hero banner. I've covered this already. This should be the first video going in today. And note, because Safer is a mythic hero, she does not appear in normal summoning events, and she is scheduled to appear in next month's legendary summon. So she's also going to be back at the end of the month. So you missed summoning her now. Don't worry, the end of the month is when you can get her again with the Boon and Bane. Anyway, outside of that, you can now get once this is going up, you can get 2 copies of Kiragi, upbeat Archer as an ally, and then he's obviously going to be between the banners later. You can then make allies you've met in Binding Worlds, your allies. Overworld Bond is going to be a thing. We could probably check the price. I think it's going to be roughly the same price. So it's just that. And then there's like things because I've heard it. They're going to be 5-star level 40. These stuff like that. So just usual spiel. So yes, here, resplendent tires will not be inherited. Your settings for resplendent will still apply. So sort of like that. Keep things in mind. You can make heroes. Heroes from the Binding World events that were held between 6.80 and to 6.10 as your allies. So yada yada yada. So just sort of the usual stuff here. Next Binding World set to start next week. My wire discounts, but the sales for those will start around the same time as well, so we can't even check them now. Arena's been updated, so we're getting so for anyone who's not familiar, they're going to redo the rewards. Now your first win is going to guarantee you a orb regardless. But if you manage to get a 5-win streak, you get a free summoning ticket for an arena for a banner, which is 4-star special rates guaranteed to appear. I'm going to assume that when we get those updates to these special rates, that banner is getting updated over time as well. So depends if you want to spend them now or later, but I believe those banners do have dates, and when those dates go away, we get a new version of it. So you're calling that one. So the first free summon ticket will be obtained every season. Same with the one that starts essentially tomorrow. We're going to see notifications, but that's most of that. Also, first one heroes besides hero bonuses, so that's another change now. Its bonuses will be nice at the version, so you have version heroes from the Pacific version. You can use them for bonuses if you want to bring them back. Along with other heroes, so seasons in which hero specific versions will be held at a regular interval. So that's gonna be. Every is updated. We now get potatoes mushrooms for music. For your restaurant. And then new toys are added to the spring and hot ends. New accessories of 8-bit like Fjorm, air and stuff. And there's children's day for there. The 2 new songs we'll cover at the end. As well as Tactics Room is up to level 10, and Save Events is will have been up. That's just the updates from April raids. You can now have 15 more friends, up to totaling to 200. So yeah. New Momentum events, of course. The combat lineup, as we'll cover again. Winter Zephyr, Winter Hilda, Summer Lincia, Odin, May, La Archie, and Kaif will be your limited codes. The refinements, I've got them all but one, so we'll cover that later. Cuba's new weapon stuff. Paul and Loki's updates, so the following improvements will be made to the size of your team. Any instance of prevent counterattack inflicted by status attacks will not activate. However, Fire Sweep still triggers. Foes cannot cause members of your team to lose their action, will not be activated. Flavor of the Summer Duel is going up to 260. We've got Tandem Form, we covered this already. Halloween Nils and Cervantes are going to be added to the Horde Grills, and then the update to the ally menu. And stuff like that, so just usual stuff. They've also changed the heroes that appear in the starting stream, so yeah, you may have noticed that when the second you looked at the game, that was Safer and Legendary Veronica popped up. So yeah. Auto bodies from the old spell stuff, so everything else is just the more things. The Sonya one is now adjusted. And that's about it. So let's get into the weapon refinements, of course. I've got them all as one team, so let's get Hubert's new weapon, which is the Retainer Report. At the start of combat, if foe's HP is over 75% or penalty is active on the foe, he gets attack speed, defense, rest was 4, and he's guaranteed to make a follow attack. So we'll put it on, and now we'll cover up the refinements. So we'll actually keep Hubert on the Retainer Report nonetheless. His refined effect is the Ferrari or removing the assist skill, like reposition, chill pivot, etc. Is used by him or target unit, inflicts attack speed, rest, -7, guard, and exposure on the foe to counteraction of both him and the target after movement. Then for the next action. And then at the start of combat, if he is over 25% HP, attack speed, defense, rest was 4 during combat. And guard is cold and charge -1, and exposure is +10 damage. Very interesting. Nah! Oracle Breath. Let's see what your refinement is. So, its original thing was attack +3, then start combat. If her HP is about 50% or if a bonus is active on her, she gets attack speed, defense, rest +4. And foe can make a follow attack. That means +2, you know, defense. Where before it was if bonus is granted by a skill like Rally or Home is active on her, foe can make a follow. So, a better conditional. So, instantly good. And then her refined effect. At the start of turn, if she's within 2 space an ally, she gets +6 defense and rest, and the following stats to her and allies for one turn, which is a cool and charge +1 for attack during combat. If she needs combat or she's 2 space an ally, attack speed, defense, res +4 to her during combat, and bonuses for stats equal to the highest bonuses on the allies in 2 spaces, and each stat is calculated independently. So very solid, and it actually works for her. So honestly, nice little refinement. Ephraim. So it's effective against armor clever ears. We knew not. Grants type +3. Okay. And alright, I can see an improvement. So the original was if he attacks the foe and or is one that can move one extra space, he's guaranteed a follow attack. Where now is he cannot be slowed by terrain. Instantly good. Doesn't apply to impossible terrains though, so I guess forests are still screwing him over. Mountains are still screwing him over, sorry. Anyway, start of combat, if he attacks the foe or a bonus is applied to himself, is active on himself. So now it's less, more easier to reach. Get sorry. Attack speed defense was 4, and during combat. From during combat, sorry. And then during combat, if he attacks the foe or bonus is active on, he's guaranteed to follow up. The refined effect is a bonus active on him or counter remaining +1. If a bonus is active on him, he gets counter remaining +1. Just straight up. At the start of an even number turn, he can get that 1 extra space movement. So we no longer needs to use his skill. At the start of combat, if his speed is about 25%, attack speed defense rest +4 during combat, and If a bonus is active on him, full combat may follow. So very interesting. Chronica, we have the weapon, so rest plus 3, yes, and start combat if full CP is less than 100%, attack speed plus 5. Okay, yeah, no, this is way better. So the new change is if she needs to combat, or if full HP is under 99% during at start combat. 1 HP, weirdly enough. 1%. She gets attack speed plus 5 during combat. If full needs to combat, all full HP is under 99% at start combat. She can counter before the 4. She's advantage basically added to her weapon. Oh no, she already has that, sorry. My wire disconnected again. Refraining effect is if she needs to combat or is not adjacent to an ally, attack speed plus 5 during combat, after combat, if she needs to combat or after she needs to combat and attacked, deals slight damage to target foes in 2 spaces and affects exposure on them for next action. Which is again the plus 10 damage effect. And then Morph's effect. I don't have the what there. Transgenish. Effective against flying foes, speed plus 3 at start combat. If HP is above 50% or if a bonus is active on them, grants attack speed defense stress plus 4 and cooldown charge plus 1 per attack. So the usual stuff there. If he's going free space with an ally, sorry, if they are, sorry, because it's a dual unit, grants attack speed defense stress plus 4 during combat. And if foe uses combat and uses a bow, dagger, magic, or staff, and they outspeed the foe, they can counter attack before foes can count first attack and can make a follow attack before they can as well. Alright, not bad, not bad. So yeah, decent one star. So let's get these new songs and we'll wrap up. Oh, here's our new accessories. Here's the new stuff, actually. Let's hear our new songs. Oh, this one. Okay, yeah, see, I think that's the one like where you're planning things out. I know I recognize it. I remember it being in the Academy arc, and I'm trying to remember exactly where. I think it was What Should I Do for the Day thing. I think that was it. So, Entrancing Dance. Why am I hearing this when I'm thinking of Serena? Sorry. Why am I thinking of that unit? I don't know. It's just my thing. Anyway, I think I'll be it. So what do you guys think of the refinements and stuff on the songs and whatnot? Let me know in the comments. I'll see you next time. Bye.